Hello and welcome to Overdrive. I'm Shireen Bhan. On the show this week, we're going to focus on the entry-level sedan market. Now, for most Indians, a sedan is a symbol of affluence, which is why a lot of people actually prefer to buy an entry-level sedan in comparison to a premium hatchback. So on the show today, we're going to focus on the 4 entry-level sedans that India is interested in.
It's not just the entry-level sedan that's the big deal for buyers. Thanks to rising petrol prices, everyone wants a diesel entry-level sedan. And basically, that boils down to 4 choices. The Mahindra Verito, powered by a 1.5-litre diesel, the Tata Manza, powered by Fiat's 1.3-litre JTD engine, a past Car of the Year winner, the Toyota Etios, now with a 1.4-litre diesel, and finally, the big launch this year, the new Maruti Swift Dzire, also with a Fiat-derived 1.3-litre JTD engine. So we start with the 2 oldest cars in this test, the Verito and the Manza. Now the Verito is basically 6 years old. It is the same old Renault Logan with a few styling tweaks. And back then when the Logan was launched, we had compared it with the Indigo and we rated the Logan much better than the Indigo. Now, can the Verito take on the Manza? Let's find out. The Verito is not only the oldest car here, it also looks it. The styling is dated, boxy, and even Mahindra's best efforts to add style, like roof rails, side cladding, a rear spoiler, and a new front grille is not enough surgery to hide the age.
So let's see, what was the biggest criticism of the old Logan? Well, if memory serves me right, it was the fact that it was built to a price and it showed everywhere that cost was taken out of year. Have things changed with the Verito? Not really. It is the same cabin as the Logan, and in fact those critical comments get accentuated because the competition has moved the game on. Then there's this thing about the Taco and the Speedo, they look the same. The Taco doesn't even have a red line, so it looks like the Speedo, and both the needles move at the same pace. You don't know which is which.
And they move at the same pace because of this engine. The same Renault 1.5-litre DCI engine that has been tuned for fuel efficiency at the expense of everything else. And that means it is slow, dreadfully slow.
When you start off, you feel like as if the handbrake has been pulled up. You wonder why the car's not moving. You search for the handbrake, then you have to give it more gas, and then only starts moving. It feels very lethargic. It's a very dull engine.
Now that we've examined the Verito's faults, let's look at the positives, starting with the soft suspension and excellent ride quality.
Very soft, very supple, doesn't get ruffled by small bumps, speed breakers, no problem, you can just carry on. Carry on at a relaxed pace, but carry on nevertheless, and your passengers will not feel ruffled. No wonder so many of these Miro cabs and cool cabs are Logans, because they are very comfortable. If you're going to be chauffeur driven in, this is a very nice car to buy.
While the soft suspension is good for the ride, it makes the Verito grumble when you get enthusiastic. There is a lot of body roll, understeer sets in early, and the tires run out of grip. The steering is also numb and lifeless. So when you put all of these together, does it mean the Verito is outclassed in this test?
But actually, no, not really. It might be cheap, it might be built to a price, but it's honest about it. It makes no bones about the fact. And it is a very comfortable car. The seats are soft and supple, the ride is supple, there's good seating for 5. Take it at a nice, laid-back, easy pace, and the Verito is quite a nice car. You know what they say, slow and steady wins the race.
In comparison to the Verito, the Manza is a modern design, but just not very proportionate. The booted Indica Vista is unnecessarily bulbous, but attention-grabbing because of that. The unique color options and dabs of chrome garnish, however, do work in its favor.
Next up is the Manza, and check this out. The most ridiculous sound in the automotive universe. No matter what you do, this damn beeper still goes off. Best thing to do, take out this thing and carry on with the Manza.
The interiors Well, it looks like it has been designed by a committee, that 100 people designed 100 things and then they just all put it together. Nobody really thought of integrating it all properly. The infotainment system though is actually a high-end unit. You can Bluetooth 5 phones to it. It works. It's got everything that you want. So it's actually a nice unit, but very difficult to use.
Manza of course uses Fiat's famous 1.3-litre multi-jet diesel engine badged Quadrajet for Tata Motors but built by Fiat. It has a variable geometry turbocharger and produces a segment-best 90 PS of power at 4000 RPM. However, there is noticeable turbo lag, and because of its tall gearing, it is the least economical car in this test.
The gearbox, it's not the strongest suit of the car, but it's okay. It's not too bad. Refinement is again slightly better than the Verito. You can hear the engine. There's never any doubt that this is a diesel engine. But again, it's within acceptable limits. It's a nice engine if you compare it with the Verito.
While the Verito does ride very well, the Manza has a firm suspension setup that transmits even small ripples and undulations into the cabin. But that doesn't mean it is a good handler. Throw it into a corner and there is a lot of body roll and loads of understeer. And since the driving position is high, the dynamics can be a bit unsettling for the driver.
In the final analysis, Verito versus Manza, I definitely pick the Verito. Now it is a dull, boring car to drive, but it never makes any sporty pretensions. As a comfortable car to be chauffeur driven in, as a comfortable car for a middle-aged person just to go to work, it's perfect. It does what it says on the box. The cabin, it is again dull and boring, but it is also built well. There are obvious and visible signs of cost cutting, but it is also built to a price, right? And it doesn't make any bones about that fact. It is an honest to goodness car. It does what it says on the box, and that's why I like it.